Hey guys, it's Decab. I'm here to talk to you about the Samsung SmartThings Button. It's awesome if you have a smart home with smart lights, a smart thermostat, maybe a Samsung TV, things like that. What this does though is it's a single press, double press, press to hold, and it's a temperature sensor in here as well, which is nice. So you could have this in any room and really use it for whatever you want to use it for. Now, there's different applications to this guy. One of those ways that you could use it is if you do have a smart lighting system, you could use it to change the color of your lights. And when you do that, it's great because you have a football game on, you have people over, maybe you have kids in the house, and you don't want to call them. You hit the button, you change the light of whatever room that they're in, and they know it's dinner time, they know something's happening, someone scored. It's pretty great. Beyond that novelty of it, you could actually use it even for your Christmas lights. I know I changed the lights for holidays, depending on what holiday it is of the year. I have my porch light set to it. The other nice thing about it as well is since it integrates into your smart home with your SmartThings, and it does actually work with Google Home if you import the objects. That's another video. So this is the SmartThings app. Now, just remember, there are two apps, the SmartThings app and the SmartThings Classic app. I prefer the Classic app, however, the regular SmartThings app, they've been building more functionality into it. In any case, here's the button. You have it assigned to a room, and it tells you if there's any movement on there. I'm gonna hold it down just so you have an idea if it tells us anything on there. And you can see it's being held. I'll let it go now. So it kind of tells you as far as if it's being used or not being used. The other portion as well is this is where you could actually program the different button presses right from here. Now, this wasn't the way it was before on the Classic app. You actually had to manually do all this stuff, but let me just walk you through it. So if you go to press right here, I have it set to go to red, but let's just say I want to redo that. I don't want it to go to a scene, I want to control a device. I could go in here and by the way, when you see things that are offline, it's either there's no power to them or the battery is out. But what I can do, for example, is the Samsung speaker. I could actually have that get turned on, for example, or turned off when I hit that button. When I double press it, I could also go into there, delete that scene, go to control device, and you know what, maybe I want to turn off my living room LED lights. Those are automatic, and let's see if I could go right here. It gives you all kinds of options, so I could hit off right here, or I could set it on, set the color, kind of pick out what's going on, which is pretty cool. Or I could change it to dimmer, whatever brightness you want right there, the color temperature if it's not actually a color that you want, so like light blues to coolness, like a cool blue to warm temperature. You could delay it and auto turn off, whatever the case may be. This is really nice, so I could have it so it turns it off. Whatever the case may be, you could set it up on here. I like it having to set a scene because when you hit a button, in this case I'm going to set it to red, and I'm going to save that. What's nice about setting a scene is that it does multiple things. That's a different little category altogether, but that's another video. You could actually have it where it will change the color of a light bulb in, say, your kid's room when dinner's ready. You know, they have their headphones on playing whatever game of the moment it is. You hit it once and it will go ahead and alert them, right? You could actually go ahead and hit the button to turn off your thermostat. You could hit the button to turn off all the lights in your house. You could use this to arm and disarm your home. If you have a garage door opener that is also compatible with SmartThings, you could go ahead and use that. Pretty small, it's pretty inexpensive. You could find these on pretty good deals depending on what website you go to. Samsung actually does have some pretty good deals directly on their website when it comes to this stuff. Now, you could use these if you have like a Ecobee. Use these as a temperature sensors because Ecobee is compatible with SmartThings. What's nice about that is you don't have to get the motion and temperature sensor. This is great. It works really well. The battery life is long. This is the SmartThings motion sensor, by the way. The first gen, I want to say. The main thing on here though is there's no button. So if you want to use this as a trigger, you can set the motion to trigger. So actually I have this triggered with the Smart Cam, which is also by Samsung, which is great. But if you want on demand, instead of waving your hands out, you got this. You could double tap it. In any case though, it's a fantastic little device. Again, if you have an idea, you could probably do it in SmartThings. It's pretty easy to set up. And yeah, if you have questions, leave a comment down below, like and subscribe. Take care, guys.